Didn't realize that there was an Israeli job out there. Is that the top flight? Well, here we are, my dudes. This has been a long time coming. It is time for a job hunt. I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys, I'm going to mispronounce these names for some of these clubs that we've applied for. And we're just trying to gauge to see what kind of level job we can have. As you can see, I've applied for 4 or 5 jobs right now. And that would be Braunschweig, Holstein Kiel, Varbergs. I pulled this name up because this is one that I'm struggling with right now. Wrocław. And then Ajaccio after that. So we've applied for those jobs. I think those are good ones for us to apply to. You know, I've looked at some of these other ones. We've mentioned that I really don't want to go to Belgium right now just because we've managed there in the past. There is some other jobs out there that I would technically apply for if I just like their badge a little bit. One of this is this club right here in Austria. I've always wanted to manage in Austria. We haven't done it. I think they're a little bit too big for us, and plus I just really don't like their badge. Another one that we would apply for is Sivasspor. Just not a big fan of the badge. All the cases are just, I'm not a big fan of the badges. Radnicki, I thought about applying for them. It's okay. It's just not my favorite. Let's see what we can get outside of that. Didn't realize that there was an Israeli job out there. Is that the top flight? Because we might have just found another club that we want to... It is. And how good is this team? Which one is these? Which team is this? I've always wanted to manage in Israel. So is it that Tel Aviv? Tel Aviv, I'm guessing? Yeah, Tel Aviv. I'm not a huge fan of their badge, but I've always wanted to manage in Israel. I think that would be awesome. So we're going to apply for that job as well. We're just trying, like I said, we're just trying to gauge what kind of manager that we are right now. I do believe that is an upgrade to where we are right now. Some of these other ones, not a fan of that badge. I looked at it earlier. CSK 1948, not really a big fan of that one either. We're looking around that 2.5, 3-star potential jobs. Not interested in going to the England right yet. I'm just not interested in this one either. And Sion, we're managing in the Netherlands in our other save, so cutting that one off. Kilmarnock is one that I have debated applying for, and I think I'm actually going to. They're sitting 10th in the championship right now. It would be a little bit of a challenge, and I would want this job to hurry up and come through. That way we could make sure we stay. Why am I hearing myself? Cut that out. That was a little bit crazy. Sorry, I had a little bit of echo there. But I would like to go here. Kilmarnock, they was projected to finish 2nd in the league. They're not doing very well, but it's one of those ones that we would have to get the job pretty soon. That way we didn't get relegated. Had enough time to stay up, and I wanted to just see exactly how long the season is over there in the championship. I have no idea. I would like to know, but it's not 36 matches. Okay, cool. So there is plenty of time to get back up there. So we've applied for those jobs. Did we apply for the Kilmarnock job? I thought we did. I didn't. Okay, so let's apply for that one as well. We're just testing the waters out right now. I know that we might end up in the 2nd tier, so that might be something that we end up doing, but I'm not against it really. It just depends on what nation we're going to. I believe Kilmarnock is... I really wouldn't like to manage in the 2nd tier of Scotland, but it is what it is. I'm staying away from that one. That's the Russian club that you have to sign certain... They've got some rules in place. So let's take a look at it. So they want you to only sign academy graduates. So no, thank you, sir. A little bit tough for my liking. And then we got some Spanish jobs. It looks like in the 3rd tier. So we're not going down to the 3rd tier, my dudes. In the 2nd tier, I'm okay with. There's VALMERIA. Tough for them. Hate it for them. But it's time for us to move on. Not really interested in Ireland right now. See if there's anything else, and then we can take a look at the precarious jobs. There is some here that I am interested in. Not sure about this one. I mean, like it's not a bad badge. I just feel like it's a little bit lower than what we want, but it is a step up. So that is something that we can consider. Severet in Switzerland, a job that I would consider. This one right here as well in Norway. I mean, like I said, guys, there is really some jobs out here that's I'm interested in, especially some of these jobs that are very insecure. That's a little bit, they've still got some work to do to get fired. But yeah, I'm not going to take the first job that comes. I'm really not. We're going to play this out a little bit and see what happens. and hopefully we get a job interview pretty soon. Well, here we go, my dudes. We have 2 interviews lined up today, and I thought we'd give a little bit of a quick look on what we've applied for, what we haven't received. You know, there has been some updates to it. I don't remember everything, so there you go. You guys can look and see what we've applied at, but up first, it's time for these interviews. I want to do both of these on screen. I'm not sure if I really want to go to either one of these. Tel Aviv, it's the club in Israel. I am interested in it. I am. I'm not going to lie. I think that might be an interesting job because I've never managed there. So they're asking about the language. You know, it's the usual thing. I can learn it. I can learn it, you know. Yeah, I've never managed here. This is the best chance I've had to work in this country, and I hope it's a positive one, you know. I'm young in my career, man. Come on, give me some time. I've not had the longest career. You're looking to make a step up from your previous club. Can you handle that? I'm asking you for a chance. That's all I'm doing. You developed a reputation for applying for other jobs while still employed. What's that all about? I think I applied for one. Yeah, I like professionalism, but it's something I've learned. Just exploring my options, you know, that kind of stuff. Are you willing to assure us that you do a better job of meeting expectations than your potential predecessor did? I've got a good record when it comes to meeting expectations. I've got passion, fight, and spirit to avoid relegation. So here we are. They want us to sign players to sell for a profit, work within the payroll, 2-year contract for first-team players, fight bravely against relegation, and they want us to reach the quarterfinal. I'm guessing the Israeli Cup. Looks like the club has an exciting future. Yeah, I think that's a fair target to aim for. So payroll is 2.4 million. I'm happy to work with that. Nope, I'm good, thanks. So there's the first one. We've done that one, and now it is, let me look how to say this team's name again. I've got it pulled up here still, so just give me 1 second. Wrocław. So this is the Polish team, but before we get into that one, Tel Aviv, I can't remember how to say it. I said it a minute ago. Pull up Google again, damn it. Okay, Google, are you working? There we go. Let me see again. Tel Aviv, there we go. Tel Aviv, they was projected to finish 7th in the league. They're currently sitting 13th and out of 14 teams. So it's definitely going to be a tough ask. I mean, I think we can get out of that, though. It's, you know, just a couple of points, then we're back in the clear on that. How many matches is it? 33 to 36 games. League splits in 2 after 26. So there is a league split in that. That's interesting. And then the Wrocław job here. What are they? Projected to finish 11th. Currently sitting in 17th. So another relegation battle. This one's a little bit more tough. It is, yeah, I mean, something we can work on. We can get that, I believe. I think we can get out of that. What do you guys think? And then, how many matches is in this one? 34 matches. So, okay. We got timed on both of these. Okay, so, hey, apparently, well, there you go on that. So let's get into this interview as well. I do like the kits. I'm glad you gave me the opportunity. Easy language to learn. It's the best chance I've had to work in this country. Yeah, I'm asking you to take a gamble on me. Yep, professionalism. I'm really considering my options. Yeah, I won't have any problems cultivating a strong atmosphere around here. I don't want to make a promise on that. Yep, I got the fighting spirit and all that fun stuff. I'm happy to work with him. Don't know who he is, but he seems like a good lad. I'll tell you that much. And then I won't need a budget, as I don't plan on making any changes, just so we might be able to get an offer. Sign players under the age of 23, develop players using the club's youth system, work within payroll, sign players to sell for a profit, minimum 2 years, fight bravely against relegation. Seems pretty good to me. Given the job, I'd be able to make the expectations. Transfer budget of 1.7. Okay. I think that's realistic. And payroll of 3.6 million. Happy to work with that. Not that I can think of. There we go. So our first 2 interviews have concluded. And I'm interested in them. Don't get me wrong. But I think there is some other jobs that I'm more interested in that I've applied for. But saying that, haven't heard anything from the other clubs. So got to keep that a note of that, you know. So it is something that we got to do. There's not much else that's came available really since then. I've been kind of keeping up with it, applying for some stuff here and there that I think that we might be able to get, and stuff that I'm actually interested in. I'm not settling right now. I'm still going for the clubs that I think I would like to manage and nations that I would like to also manage in. So there we go. See what happens. You know, there was something I wanted to do before we started this job interviews process, and totally forgot about it until just now. And that's, we wanted to go over the goals that we had at VALMERIA. The goals that we had, I believe we settled on getting a coaching license and winning the league. Well, we'd accomplished that. Let's take a look. So we know that we've got 3 coaching badges, which is great news. But also, I wanted to look and see how many times we actually won the league. I don't know if the league... There we go. It's acting up a little bit. So let's search for VALMERIA. I'm not sure how to spell it off the top of my head. There it is. See how many league titles they won. So their history of their overall... So we won 2 league titles with them. So there we go. Just to recap, the goals was win the league and coaching badge. We've won the league twice and got 3 coaching badges out of the club. So overall, a big success. Well, after quite some time, we finally have a job offer. We've had a couple, but I delayed them too much and had to make a decision, and some stuff happened, and I didn't do them. So the reason why originally the club we might have went to was this club right here. I think I spelled that right. Was this club right here. That was the first one that came in and offered us a job. And looking back at it, I wish I would have took it. But Bate came in, offered us an interview. We took the interview, and it was our last time delaying this job. So I went ahead and said, hey, well, I'm good. We just had an interview with Bate. I would prefer that job instead. So unfortunately, we're not going to Rook, is how I'm guessing that's pronounced. And before we get into where we're going, hopefully I remember to bring this up on the screen so you guys can see where he went. All my Darby County fans out there, CKR has himself a new manager job. Hopefully it's on the screen right now, but thought that was interesting. Thought you guys might like to see that, but there we go. And we had another job offer from the Israeli club. I can't think of their name off the top of my head, but we're going to another Israeli club that is Ashdod. It's a bit of a pay cut. It's a bit of a pay cut. I get that. But the reason why I'm taking this is because, as you can see, it's January 18th. It's been quite some time. Media prediction had them in 6th. They're currently sitting in 10th, which is around mid-table for them. I'm interested. I like the badge. It's interesting. It's very interesting. It's something different, which I do like. And another reason why I'm doing this is, let's take a look at the competition reputation. Where is Israel at? I know it's on here somewhere. I've seen it a couple of times. It's not that far down, I don't think. Hold on, there we go. Sitting in 23rd in competition. We got to go scroll all the way down to 72nd to find the league that we was in Latvia. So it's a huge jump in competition. Hopefully we can bring some players in. We have a payroll budget of 2.5. We can't really do anything else outside of that. They're wanting us to finish mid-table. They're not judging the Israeli Cup. I'm guessing they got knocked out of that. Some other cup, the Toto Cup, not judging that as well. I guess they got knocked out of it. Next season, though, they want us to qualify for the Conference League and develop the best youth system in the country. So high expectations for this club. And dang. Yeah, I mean, it's a 2-year deal. And I'm ready to do it. We're doing it, dudes. We have signed on with Ashdod, and I'm hoping it continues on. Does it work now? Are we there? There we are. In their 25th season, they hire Mawa as their new manager. Hopefully I get the kits loaded in for the next episode. Got some work to do on that, but I'm excited about it. I think we're going to be doing pretty good. We're going to take a look at, if we get through all this stuff, we're going to take a look at the facilities, look at some of the players, youth intake preview. Nice. A 4.5-star youth intake. Excellent intake. Good stuff there. Confirmed that. Yep, all that stuff. I'm fine with all that. I didn't even read what it was, the season expectations. There we go. Here we are. Take a look at the finances right off the bat. Oof. We're spending a little bit too much money. I did take a look at the size of the squad, and it's fairly large. Looking at the dynamics, we'll have to get that up. Definitely have to get that up. Team cohesion's good. Atmosphere looks good as well, though, so that's good. As you can see, the squad is pretty damn big. We're going to have to do some sorting out on this and see where we can make some changes, see what we can cut. Looking at people like this guy right here that's earning $105,000 right off the bat. Yeah, I don't think he'll be playing for us. we should probably get rid of him at some point. Excited about what we've got. Let's take a look at the facilities of the club. We have good training facilities, excellent youth facilities, adequate academy coaching, and average youth recruitment. So the facilities of the youth facilities they look pretty dang good. It's a 2.5-star reputation club. Captain is Jirafi, I'm guessing. He's their goalkeeper. Looks pretty dang good, doesn't he? A 3.5-star player. Kahamani is their vice captain, a left back that's a 3-star player, 4-star potential. Does have some ability there. He's more of a defensive-minded guy. Looks pretty solid. Key player here is Conan, a left wing that can play as a number 10, can play also on the right-hand side. Looks really, really solid, doesn't he? I'm excited about to see what he can do. His crossing's a little bit low, so he will probably be as an inverted winger or inside forward for us. And their hot prospect is Nam, striking option here. 2.5-star player, 5-star potential at 17 years old. What is he on? Is he on the, where's this guy at? I'm not sure. Let's take a look at the under 18s. Training. There it is. I don't do that. I'll do that, though. We're taking a look at our under 19, see what's available there for us as well. I'm interested in if that guy is on the first team. It looks like he is. Yeah, he's on the first team. That's a solid player that we can build around, hopefully. I'm excited to see what he can do, and he's on a pretty cheap salary. As I mentioned, though, we've got to cut some of these guys on these massive deals, don't we? That's a bit much. Wow. Looking at expiring contracts, what do we have on expiring contracts? So these guys they're not even registered. So these guys are useless to us. It makes the squad look massive. So in a couple of months, we're losing quite a bit of players. So from here up, let's take a look. So we can get rid of these two guys for sure. I'm not really interested in them. Got a little bit of potential there. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff we can cut here. A lot. And I mean, he's a good player, but 171,000. And then this guy right here, I'm going to go ahead and tell you what we're doing with him. Transfer and listing him. I don't want that on my side. That's way too big of a deal. I don't know if we'll re-sign this guy, though, at 171,000. Goodness gracious, he's an important player, and he's a pretty damn good one. We're going to see how he does for us. We're going to have to take a look and see what we have in terms of players. But I'm really excited about this. I think we've got a good side here that we can potentially do some work with. I do want to take a look at strikers to see where that 17-year-old lines up in that group because, guys, I'm excited about him. So he's probably our number 2 striker behind this guy right here. See what we have there. I mean, he's on a big salary as well. We can definitely do some work with this club, though, because, I mean, spending a little bit of money, ain't we? We're spending a little bit of money. Take a look at the staff as well. See what we got. We got 1 scout. That's not good. We got to get that bumped up for sure. Our coaches, we got to work on staffing. That is for dang sure, my dudes. This is pretty thin out here right now. Definitely see some upgrades that we're going to make at the club. Excited about what the future holds here. I'm going to take a look at tactics, see what they say. So they're thinking gegenpressing. I'm good with that. Counterattack, park the bus. We'll go ahead and just do this right now. Something simple, 4-2-3-1 wide. I'm definitely fine with that. You guys know that I like a 4-2-3-1. It's a bit overpowered, but it does the job. Let us take a look at the league. Take a look at the rules. I haven't even looked at the rules. So there's a league split. We looked at that with the other club, and there's some competition prize money. Not a ton of money really right there, but we got to get into the European competitions to start earning some money for the club. 5 foreign players in the playing 11. So, okay, we can do that. Under 19s are automatically eligible. Players under 16 are not allowed to play. Only players registered for competition are eligible to play. Okay. We can do that. So squad registration, maximum of 6 foreign players. Team size can be 45. So we got to keep a note of that 6 foreign players. And yeah, I mean, I think we've got a good future here. So there we are. We're sitting 10th. They want us to finish mid-table. So if we could work our way up, and I mean, it's very capable of working ourselves up in this group, depending on how long the season is. I mean, it's not very long. They had some really poor run right here. I mean, Jesus, Murphy, guys, definitely going to have to pick that up. And I think we can definitely do that. Yeah, I'm going to have to take a look at the side, see what we got, and see who we think can be in this starting 11, because our first match with the club is on the 22nd. So just a couple of days, and there we go, my dudes. We have a new job. Well, there we have it, my dudes. We have ourselves a new job in Israel. Let me know down in the comments below what you think about our new job. If you enjoyed this episode, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell, leave a comment down below. And as always, my dudes, thank you for watching.